Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, for your Patreon cast for the week of... What week is it? It is the week of September the 23rd, 2023. It's going to be Oliveira and Serral for your enjoyment here on Babylon. Top left, it's going to be Oliveira, the Chinese Terran player. And in the bottom right, it is Serral, the Finnish world champion Zerg player. Oliveira is also a world champion. So let's go ahead and see how these Titans will match up today. Got this replay from Wardy, and again, this is a Patreon cast. For those of you who support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for as little as $1 a month, thank you so much for supporting me. You can watch this 1 month before anybody else on the YouTube channel. And if you're watching this in like October 2023 or later, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 5 to 6 times a week with StarCraft 2 content. All right, so... Barracks first here. 1 Rex expand timing based on that refinery. Hatch first in it. 16, 18, 17 timing here from Serral. There we go. And ka-chow pool. So very, very standard opening here. Check out links to Wardy's YouTube channel in the description if you're looking for more StarCraft 2 content. He does his own tournaments. He casts professionally for ESL. He's an excellent, very, very nice guy. And go subscribe to him. All right? All right. Reaper on the way. Yep. So Reaper expand and ka-chow. Expansion on the way here from Oliveira. If you want to see me casting live professional events with players like Oliveira and Serral, and Hero, and Cure, and Dark, and Rogue, and all sorts of great players, well, check it out. Laughing Games has a YouTube channel where he posts the VODs from our professional casting of Africa World Invitational events. That we do once every 2 weeks or so. I actually posted a best of 7 from that on the channel last Sunday. Again, if you're watching this on Patreon, it's last Sunday. If you're watching this on YouTube, it was like a month ago. But either way, it's amazing stuff. If you want to see Falcon cast professional stuff, live stuff that you've never seen before, well, check it out. Going to be on Laughing Games YouTube channel for the most part, and some of the games end up here on this channel as well. So Reaper, as he's here, his name is very simply Oppenheimer. With all the drama he was facing on Earth, he decided to try his luck navigating the politics around nukes in space. Submitted by a WGen8. Thank you so much, a longtime subscriber, WGen8. And yeah, I mean, this is gas. This is pulling off gas. Sorry, this is speed, then pulling off gas. This is getting a third base, sub 3 minutes. Everything is all good from Serral. Third base started, sub 3 minutes from Oliveira 2, saying, hey, 2 can play at that game. And a quick starport in production as well here from our Terran player, Oppenheimer. Great movie, by the way. I really enjoyed it for how long it is and how much it's a biopic, which aren't... I don't know. Not a lot of action in biopics. You know what I mean? A lot of conversation. But I just think Nolan paces it so incredibly well. He wants that tumor. He gets the tumor and he dies. Oh, Oppenheimer. Too much hubris. Can I get the tumor? Yes, I can, but also he dies in the process. Okay, that's not how the movie ends, but anyway. Point is, Oppenheimer's great. Rest in peace, Oppenheimer, the Reaper. Starport going to land on the tech lab. Going to be Banshees here from Oliveira, which means you want to spore around 4.5 minutes or so if you're not sure what the Terran player is up to. This Overlord is coming in. This Marine is ready to shut that down. Ready? You ready to shoot, guy? I see him. Do you see him? You see him now. Oh, a couple Hellions trying to bust on in here. Get in. Get in. Ah, he sees it. He sees the tech lab. He sees the starport. Terry the Overlord dies. Rest in peace, Terry. But got the important information that was needed. Creep spread in. Looking good here from Serral. Since when is this creep spread garbage? Never, I say. I say it's never garbage. That's when. But yeah, let's see. Spores anytime now would be great. Serral now in the next 30 seconds. Maybe anything later than that, you're really asking for trouble. Wait, hang on. Yeah, there is a Banshee. I was going to say, didn't cancel the Banshee and start a Raven, right? Nope, Banshee's out. Banshee's out, cruising around, and 440, 442. Like, this is turning into, I guess, I don't know, Cloak's a consideration here as well, right? You really only need the Spore if it's a Cloak Banshee that shows up. Fourth base coming up from Serral here. But if it's a regular Banshee without Cloak, then yeah, you can deal with it with Queens without the Spore. So I don't know. I guess he saw that the Tech Lab wasn't flashing at him and said, probably not Cloak Banshee. Made an effort there. And, oh gosh, the Hellion DPS is not very good, but combined with a Banshee DPS, maybe they can get it if we chase these Queens away. Ooh, okay, Queen gets sniped. Oh, the fight for this base is insane. Banshee really can't engage anymore. I think we're just going to have to, trying to get out of there. Just take what you can get on this 4th base. Come back and kill it later because it's going to have a lot of HP missing when this thing finishes. Like less than half HP will remain once this thing completes. Big deal. Big deal there. Stim coming in. Working on a reactor on a starport. Going to be the Medivacs. Creep spreading across the universe. Here is Serral. And, just Hellions. Got a Raven to kill creep tumors. Love that. Too few Terran players make a Raven for this purpose. It's because it's slow and because it'll get chased down by the Queens if it's on creep and is running away. See, you'll notice here, it can't keep up with the Hellions. The Hellions run away faster than it does, so it lags behind and takes Queen shots. And so that's why, if Ravens were fast, Ravens would be used a lot more often in this matchup. I can tell you that. Anywho, 3rd base rolling from Oliveira. The income is pretty fantastic for him. And it is a Hydralisk Den. Are we going to see Serral do ye old Hydraling Bane kind of a strategy that's become more and more popular in this matchup? Over, 2023, right? Kind of the matchup of the year. The strategy of the year is Hydraling Bane Viper. You don't go tier 3 anything. Oh gosh, good lane control. Oh, a little too deep onto creep. Hellions. God, that hurts. So map control flips back over onto Serral's side of the map. He owns it now. He can drone his face off. Doesn't have to worry about Hellions at all. They're all dead. They're gone. You have to worry about Marines to a certain extent. Maybe a Banshee. But as far as like 10 Hellions roving around, roasting up your drones, not a concern anymore. Banelings coming in, working on the 1-1 on those guys. 1-1 coming in for the Marines, too. They've got Stand Combat Shield is next. All right, these tumors. No. Maybe. Baneling speed is done. This creep tumor being alive is a massive advantage right now. Oliveira's like, the creep, it is everywhere. Yes, that's not how he talks. He's from China. He doesn't have an Austrian accent like Arnold Schwarzenegger does. But anyway, fun regardless. Dropping in at the 5th base. But guess what? Lings on creep are so fast at responding to this thing, just completely shutting it down. Serral is in control in this game. He's not in control, the caster who passed away a few years ago. He's just in control of this game. Rock's getting knocked down. These are great tank parking spots. And guess what? There are some tanks out here from Oliveira. However, I do not think Oliveira has done enough damage to really stop Serral. Oh my gosh, this Overseer gets a perfect scout in, sees what we're dealing with, says, okay, tons of Marines, Medivacs, few tanks. Not a gajillion tanks, but a few. So yeah, Hydraling Bane here is going to be great. We're getting upgrades for Hydras. Lurkers, Lurkers have kind of fallen out of style. Ultras have fallen out of style. Brood Lords have fallen out of style. Although I did just cast an amazing Beyond versus Ragnarok game where Ragnarok uses Brood Lords. Mind-blowing that he did that in a game against Beyond and actually kind of held his own. I'm not going to tell you anything else about the game, but man, it was awesome. I epic tagged it. If you missed that one, let me know. I'll give you a link to it. Nope, link, back it out. There you go. Backing it out, boys. Backing it out. Hydraling Bane. Let's see. Does he have any well, he needs infestation pit. Yeah, and a hive for that. So, gonna be a minute. Gonna be a hot minute here. Before we get Vipers out, we have to get Vipers. I don't think Hydraling Bane alone is enough to defeat Oliveira here. Especially not if he starts busting out ghosts, which I'm expecting him to kind of get started on that in the next couple of minutes. But maybe not. He doesn't have to. There's nothing requiring him to make ghosts. This guy gets run past a little bit. Yeah, edge of the creep. No-go zone for Oliveira right now, which is why creep spread is so insanely important. Serral working on his... By golly, is this a 6th base? Yeah, 6th base at 9 minutes. You know, as you do when you're maxed out at 9 minutes on Lingbane Queen. The macro is insane. Hive on the way, but Oliveira decides 9 minutes. Time to come in. Oh, Widowmine's getting a couple connections there. Nice surround. Hold everybody. Pick up if necessary. Are there enough Marines and tanks left over to save it? Oh, that tank gets wiped out. I think all the tanks might have just straight up died. There's one remaining on the field. I don't know where it is, though. That is the power of Terran, yo. You can absolutely get 90% of your force obliterated, and the remaining 10% is still strong enough to get some work done. Clearing a ton of creep tumors, getting some Widow Mines at the front here, so that queens that walk up will take, I don't know, Widow Mine shots. I mean, Lings are a better target for Widow Mines for sure. Tank says, I don't know about these creep tumors, man. And this one, I love creep tumors that finish, and then there's no creep around them. It didn't finish, dead. Okay, this is Oliveira. He's like, I don't know if I needed that 7-minute attack timing to win this game, Falcon. What if I show up at 9 minutes? Oh gosh, run. No surround this time. Oliveira should be okay, but by golly, the tank obliteration tactics here by Serral have been great. He's killed 4 of them already. There's only 1 on the field, and here it is. It's like pushing, I don't know. It's like a tug-of-war here, right? Just trying to get a little bit of territory. It takes a lot of effort. The tank dies. Widow Mine crashes again. We got Banelings into the third base. 9 SCVs go down to that Baneling attack. Adrenals on the way. 54 Lings in production. Any Vipers at all? No. Okay. Well, he's like, I don't know. If there aren't any ghosts, if there aren't a lot of tanks, I don't think I need Vipers. Let's just go Hydraling Bane. Most of the Hydras have provided a ton of value. It's really been largely the Lings and the Banes thus far. But Hydras are great at killing medevacs, killing lifted off command centers, flying barracks factories, those sort of things, providing a little extra DPS against things like Thors or command centers as you do. Did he get more Banes into the third? He got more Banes into the third. Okay, Vipers are on the way. He's decided, you know what? A Blinding Cloud on a planetary would be very nice, actually. Let me think about it. And it would be. I mean, it helps so much. That planetary doing splash damage. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Big time hits all the time. On Lings and Banes that are trying to get it in close to it, that are attacking it. Just ka-chow, ka-chow. Can really rack up the kills on a planetary. But if it's Blinding Clouded, no, you can't. Okay, terrible choke. I don't like this from Serral at all. But okay, he kills the tank and then backs out. His job today is kill siege tanks. Ghosts are on the way now from Oliveira before 13 minutes, which is good to see by him. There's always one tank whenever I look at that units tab. There's always one tank. Serral has a pretty solid income advantage over the last 5 minutes or so. He's pretty comfortable. He hasn't lost a base yet, which is always a big deal. Losing bases to a Terran player is a recipe for disaster if you're Zerg. And as a Lurker Den, though, I don't know. I feel good about Lurkers getting value in this matchup over the last 6 months or so. We'll see. As a 7th base from Serral is coming up at the, 1 o'clock position. Oliveira's got his 5th base rolling now. And Serral's like, well, I'm maxed out with Adrenal. Might as well go. Blinding Cloud on the tanks. Decent Baneling connections here. Continuing into this 3rd base. That's a GG. Serral does get your win. Woof! In game 1 of our sneaky twofer between these two players. Not bad at all from Serral getting that win. And yeah, this is just what Serral can do to you if you're just not quite good enough at slowing him down, right? Killed 0 hatcheries, killed 0 drones in 13 minutes. Ended up losing more stuff than the Zerg player did in 13 minutes. 18,000 lost for Oliveira, 17,000 lost for Serral. That is a tough place to be. So yeah, I mean, 8 tanks died. Did a great job making sure the tank count never got big enough to really threaten the Slingbane Hydra thing. Never really used Vipers. Like, where were the Vipers in this game? Back here. They're back home. No, I lied. He was using them. He sent them back home to get more energy, but he did Blinding Cloud the crap out of this area. Let's see if we can get another look at that. Changelings are like, what do we got up here? Marines? Cool. Solid split there. These Lings don't have 3-3, but they do have 2-2 and Adrenal. Another beautiful split. No Unburrow. Kind of a big deal. And then the Vipers over here on the right side go Blinding Cloud, get out of there. Yeah, I don't know if the tanks would have made enough of a difference to win this thing, but yeah. Army value toast, 104 to 30. That 3rd base is dead for Oliveira. He needs it to win. And that's your GG. So that's game 1. Let's see if game 2 Oliveira can put up a little bit more resistance, quite possibly. Check it out. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Game 2 is here on Ancient Cistern. Top right, going to be Oliveira. Bottom left, going to be Serral. Again, another Wardy replay. Be sure to check out the link in the description for his YouTube channel and Twitch as well if you're interested in that. I'm also on Twitch, but not many people follow me there or watch my StarCraft 2 streams. But if you're interested, twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin. Pretty easy to see. Or just, you know, search Falcon Paladin Twitch and you'll get there if you don't want to remember that URL. So, Oliveira, you cannot get away with letting Serral just power up for like 9 minutes or so in the early game. Right? Getting those Hellions killed was a crucial mistake. But if you didn't have a push ready for like 6 to 7 or 8 minutes, then you're just giving Serral the right to do whatever he wants, right? Anyway, hatch first in it here is Serral. Reaper expand timing here from Oliveira. Tear the Overlord, moving out across the map. Do, 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 do. Boo. Alright, what's going on in this world here? Not much. Right? Got ourselves a little Tastalope running around out here. There's an Autosalope elsewhere on the map. It's green. Little fun reminders of Artosis and Tasteless. Part of the Taste-Toastus pairing that is so eternal in both Brood War and StarCraft 2. Love those guys. Boom. Got another Reaper name ready to go for you. This one is from Rocket, one of my longest running subscribers to StarCraft 2 content. Rocket rockin' it, I think is the name he's going by right now. The Reaper's name is Gran Turismo. It's the Gran Turismo guy, based on a true story. Now, I don't know. I've heard good things about Gran Turismo. I think it's okay. I'm not huge into racing games. I do like David Harbour quite a bit as an actor. He's a cool dude. But I don't know. Like the rest of it, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I care about the story. I don't know if I care about someone who's like, I played so much Gran Turismo on a super realistic setup that I can race cars too. It's like, well, all right. I don't know. I'm not sure that I care that much about the general concept. Anyway, Gran Turismo guy here is doing some work before this queen pops out. But better micro from Serral means that none of these lings have died, and the queen is here, and the Reaper's got to get out of there, and the third base is coming up, and everybody is sad on the Terran side here. He really wants that tumor, but Serral's like, nah, man. Not again. You don't get a second one, that's for sure. Third CC on the way from Oliveira. Sub 3 minutes. Third base from Serral, also sub 3 minutes, a little bit further along, as is tradition. Overlord setting up to go for another scout in session to try to see, you know, is there Banshee? What is going on over here? Well, it's 2 barracks, factory. Protecting the creep tumor out as far as the queen dares to go. Yeah, Reaper pokes in and is like, can I get it? Nah, it's too far along in the construction process. Reaper, hop it up. Let's go. Let's get in there. Uh-oh. Yeah, 2 queens. There you go. Get out of there. 13 HP. Not happy. Get out of there. Regen your health. Call it a day. Hellion production, as is tradition. He's waiting for a starport to be built here from Oliveira. If he's not doing that, though, it could be telling us a bit of something about what he's planning to do here. Like maybe an armory for like a Hellbat Marine-style attack. Still no starport. I'm checking the production tab. Just make sure I'm not lying to you, and I'm not. Ah, he starts it now. Fine. Fine. Starport coming in. No armory either. I mean, you need one of those things based on what your attack is. Yeah. Yep, so Overlord comes in, sees every gosh darn thing the Terran player is doing. Look at that scout. Look at it. He sees all of the tech structures, all of the unit producing structures, the third base. He knows exactly what Oliveira can and cannot do here. And that's just brilliant. That is just, it's so hard for Oliveira to do anything that's going to catch Serral by surprise at all right now. He knows. He knows, right? Well, Oliveira says, maybe if I attack early, I can catch him by surprise. Medevacs are in production. They can join up because they have that boost ability. Overlord says, ah, you're here. And the creep spread says, ah, you're also here. Overlord running for high ground. No, doesn't make it. Lings thought about trying to save him, but not enough Lings to do that. Not with the Hellions in tow, anyway. So Oliveira being a little bit more aggressive. There's our Artosalope. How you doing, Artosalope? Walking on that creep. I think it's pleasant to walk on creep. You think you sink into it a little bit when you're on it? That can't be the case, because Marines would be slower on creep if you sunk into it a tiny bit as you were walking on it, right? Serral getting a 4th base, a 3rd base for Oliveira floating over to land right now. Combat shield, Baneling Nest finishing up at 5:30. All's well. All is well. Queen's fighting, pulling the wounded queen back. Okay, holding there with queens and lings. No banes yet. They're just now popping. Tried to get in there before banelings were ready. Oliveira did, but the queens and lings alone. Lings get into this 3rd base, and there's nothing to kill. So they're like, can we... Oh, gosh. Can we get in? Yeah, but too many Marines to really be happy about that, so they're going to back it out. See you later, alligator. Creep spreading down this right side and further along this right middle side, and we're looking good. Creep spread is awesome. Oh, gonna force a cancel on that one for sure. Cancel, 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 cancel. Immediately rebuild with a new drone from further away. Ling's late on the response there. That's what you get for trying to naked expand, man. You try to expand and there's no army anywhere near the expansion. You're just asking for something to come in and cause all sorts of trouble for you. It's a risk. It's a calculated risk. Everybody does it. All the pro players will try it sometimes. Second, Artosalope up here. Unless that's the same one. Do you think he made this journey all the way over? But he did. I do like that he's programmed to run away from army units. He's like, no, I'm not part of this battle. No, sir. Want nothing to do with you crazy guys and your guns. Scan? Does he have enough energy for a scan? There it is. Scan, scan, ban, scan the man. Ooh, that was a pretty economic scan. What was that, like 6 creep tumors down? Zerglings don't have 1/1, but they have numbers and they have banelings. So we're out. We're picked up. We're boosted. Armory on the way. 1/1 finishing up so soon for Serral here. More creep tumors dying on the left side, but these 4 tumors providing a lot of value for Serral right now. Ah, Baneling bust attempt gets into the main base, into the natural base here. Takes down a siege tank. Widowmine gets a ton of Ling kills. 6 kills on that guy, and the Marines can clean up the rest of it. Oh, forcing a cancel or a kill down here at this bottom right base. Bane, oh gosh, huge Bane connections there. Not great micro from Oliveira. He's trying to micro 3 places at once. It's not easy, especially when Serral is involved. And good job by Serral splitting some of his army up, high ground, low ground, so he can't just get dropped up and down here by these medevacs. Super duper annoying stuff. But getting this base was big. This Baneling bust here, yeah, killed a siege tank, a couple SCVs, and some Marines, but really forcing a cancel on this base twice was an excellent win from Oliveira. We can see why he's a world champion, as that's the kind of stuff you do to defeat somebody like Serral, forcing a base to be canceled twice, maybe even outright killing it. I don't know. Does it show up on the... Nope. It was definitely canceled the second time. I was going to say, Serral, even if he's trying to do a few things at once, very rare to see him straight up lose a base that's coming in without canceling it first, right? Infestation pit on the way. Drilling claws coming in. Expanding again, top left, but I mean, this one could get canceled. Again, it's a naked expand. Oh, canceled that base. Man, 3 bases canceled here. This is not enough. This is a pick up immediately situation if you're Oliveira, or sure, kill a cute few Lings. Oh my gosh, see? That's another canceled base. Oliveira putting in work. Yeah, see Serral protecting this base. He knows how important it is right now. Widowmines get in, and beautiful split there. Absolutely gorgeous split. Medevacs juking away and unloading. Just getting some hits off. Not enough to kill this hatch. Oh, taking some Baneling hits there. Not the cleanest pickups you've ever seen here, but Serral kind of on 5 bases right now. Oliveira fully on 4 bases. Got the Widow Mines, got the Marines. 2-2 is finishing up for the Marines. 2-2 finishing up for the Lings and Banes right now, too. Is there? Oh, there's this drop. Well, there are not many places for them to go. They're going to try to boost up through the middle here. Maybe get past this Queen. Widow Mines not doing a lot of damage there. Serral very rarely takes a lot of damage from a Widow Mines, gotta say. And good response there, too, to that drop here at the 3rd base. The Finn looking good. Serral trying to take this low ground base for the 2nd time today. Big run into the 3rd base of Oliveira, though. Widow Mine connection, good. Tank down. Okay, so again, killing a tank seems to be Serral's bottom line goal here. If I attack the Terran player, how will I know if I've done enough? Well, I'm going to kill a siege tank, he says. Lings sticking around a little bit longer than Oliveira would like them to, for sure. Good repair on the sensor tower like that. Any advance warning you can get that a big Ling Bane attack is coming into one of your bases is excellent. Any seconds you can earn there. So Serral's back to his maxed out Ling Bane Queen style of play. Got Vipers. No Hydras this time. Very intriguingly. Big push left side, but color just so many Lings and Banes. Target the Banes, target the Banes, target the Banes. Not targeting the Banes. They're making some connections there, but not all of them are connecting on everything they want to. Vipers come in, parasitic bomb on the medevacs, forcing them to split out and get out of there. One of them dies. This one probably going to escape with its life. Yes, just barely. 8 HP on that thing. Tempted to expand at the 12 o'clock is Oliveira. Maybe, could save it, but no, that's a liftoff for sure. And this is where the lack of Hydras comes into play. Hydras are on the way. So Serral's not planning on making this game last forever without them. Especially if there's Liberators added into the mix here. Yeah, just making sure that base can't land. Serral's taking some lumps, some bigger lumps in this game than in the last game, but this 5th base is rolling. This 6th base is now rolling, bruised but alive. Okay, that was a big Widow Mine hit. That's the kind of thing I was saying that Serral rarely experiences, but that was one. That was one. And it wasn't him rolling in to try to attack somebody where his army gets cut in half because of a Widow Mine. That's worse. On a retreat, taking a Widow Mine shot is definitely a lot better. Lurker den on the way. We really didn't see any lurkers. I mean, we saw no lurkers in the last game at all. Just in case there are no ghosts, I guess. I don't know about tacking into a planetary that's got a standing army in it. Parasitic bomb on those medevacs again. Banelings rolling in. Marauders absorb the shots. Huge hits. Planetary, save us. No, too many Banelings, too many Zerglings. And they do wipe the base out and then retreat with what's left. Oh, never mind. We're going to engage here because retreating is not really an option. 2-2 on these Lings. They've got Adrenal. 46 more Lings fired up. Serral got a 7th base, bottom right. Oliveira landing and upgrading a planetary to a new 5th base. 6th base, 5th base, long distance mining here. Oliveira on the counterattack, trying to get something done. Pathogen glands coming in. So Infestors being added into the mix. I'm a big fan of Infestors. Feel like they've been a little bit neglected. A little bit of 5 kills on that Liberator. Not bad. Not bad. Not game ending, but you know. Also not bad. Seismic Spines. Maybe we are getting some lurkers here. Nice abduct on the Liberators. I don't know how much value they're giving you anyway against the Ling Bane style army. And, well, this base is dead. 2-2 Adrenalings. Nothing repairing it. Planetary. Bam. Pop. Pop goes the Weasel. Bonkers. Serral expanding left side. Is that an 8th base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, man. Okay. All right. Ooh, it's another Tastalope. I think there are 2 Tastalopes on the map. Maybe 2 Artosalopes. Or did that one really just migrate all the way up there from down here? You know, they can do that. They can range. Okay, so Hydroling Bane Viper here. Any Infestors on the field? No, but just in case. Pathogen Glands has been researched, working on +3 melee. It's 199 to 157 supply, 95 to 72 workers. Income tab looks like this. Just getting worse and worse all the time for Oliveira. I think Serral might just give us a 2. That was a humongous 16-kill Widow Mine. EMP, nope, did not catch those Vipers. Bit of a whiff there, but sniping one of them down works. Widowmine connection again. Oh, huge Widowmine connections. Overseer's going down. Banelings don't really care all that much. Trying to snipe down individual Banelings, individual Hydras. Yeah, the poor ghosts are like, wait, what do we target fire here? Man, Hydras are so good against Marauders. That is a 9-kill Hydralisk, and GG. Oliveira taps out. Serral is your winner, 2-0 in this sneaky twofer for your Patreon game for the week of September the 25th or 23rd or something around the lines. Man, that was awesome. That was some super good stuff. Well done there. Just beautiful ZVT there from Serral, 2 games in a row. I don't know, man. Oliveira, is he that good? We're going to see him at a world championship again? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But we will see Serral there. That is for sure. Dang, 24,000 resources lost from Oliveira, 25,000 lost from Serral. I mean, the income tab, we looked at it here. It's just so much red over the last 10 minutes. Little peak. And if at the end of the day, you've lost 2 planetaries and killed 1 hatchery, probably not going to work out for you in the long run. But 400 lings did die. Serral did not forget Adrenal, which I can appreciate immensely. And yeah, that's it. That is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.